Hey guys, how's it going? It's going to be a great 2026 here in the Thrillcat Cinema Lab. I know I haven't been posting a lot since before the holidays. That's because I've been transforming this part of my room, the back half of my room. I got the Valencia Barcelona Grand Ultimate seats with the nice low back to improve, the sound uh, path to my ears. But that also made it much more difficult to film because the work area of the back half of my theater is my workspace. It's my work from home space. I do my freelance work here, all my editing, camera stuff often lives back here. And it just, with low back seats, I was having to clean the room every time I wanted to film something. So it made a lot more work to creating this content for me, and so I just tended to not do it. But I've made changes back here. Gone is the big desk that had the rack built into it. In is the nice desky dual sit stand uh, desk that is going to stay nice and clean. I've split out the desk, workstation, and the theater. The theater equipment's all out in the hallway around the corner now, running in. This also cleared up space for, I found this pair of Power Sound Audio 10-inch bookshelf speakers that are going to match really nicely with the next level acoustics, so I can go to 744. I don't have them hooked up quite yet because I'm in between Storm Audio processors right now. The Fusion, the ISR Fusion AVR has gone back to Storm, and I am getting ready to receive the Core 16 Plus and their new Impulsion amplification to play around with that and see how that does compared to the Fusion. And currently I have the Anthem back in the rack, and actually listening to that for the last couple of weeks again kind of made me realize here's some things that I want to make sure we address in the next calibration on the Core 16 Plus. So going to 744 with the new workstation back here, it's going to stay nice and neat, nice and clean. I'm going to do a video on the new rack system setup. To do that, I had to get the Nano Brain for the Ava Cinema remote to make sure it could control everything clear back there. So I'm going to talk about that and all the extra capabilities that adds to the Ava Cinema remote. I'm gonna talk about the desk. I want to talk about why I chose this desk. I'm gonna tell you about all the cable management. I'm not going to show it today, but underneath here, there's two cables coming off the desk, and that's it. And when I show you what my other desk looked like behind there, you are going to, I don't know, it's embarrassing. I shouldn't be showing it at all. Also working on a concert film here for White Denim. I don't know if you've ever heard of White Denim, but they're fantastic. Go check them out. They're just about to release another new album and go on a tour, so catch them while you can. They're such a fantastic band. I filmed the last show of their last tour in Seattle, and I'm just kind of working on putting that together right now in my spare time. But yeah, I've got a lot of great new content coming. But as for today, I'm going to sit down here and watch the Seahawks in the Super Bowl. I haven't watched a Seahawks game all year long, but I guess that's what you do when you have a theater. So I'm going to watch the Super Bowl. I'm going to be watching the NBC Bad Bunny halftime show, as opposed to that other alternate Kid Rock programming that identifies as a halftime show. But yeah, I'm just really excited about where The Office is right now. I'm really excited to be able to just pop the camera up and record content much more easily for you because I've got a lot of stuff going on. I made a lot more updates in 2025 than I was ever intending. So 2026 is going to be talking about a lot of those. Got some other updates that that are still in the works, things that may or may not happen, but just a lot of fun stuff to talk about. I can talk forever about a home theater, and I probably will. But yeah, the rack back there is really, that area is still kind of still under construction. I'm still going to reconfigure and rewire the whole rack again once the Storm Audio gets here, because I want to rearrange a few things that'll help me wire it a little more neatly, a little more cleanly than how it turned out this time. But I even bought a cable labeler, if that tells you how determined I am at this point in the game. What else? I've got all new bullet train cables that I'm swapping in. Have been pretty pleased with the Pixel Gen cables, but still having a few sync issues. Most of the time, it's not a huge deal because it's coming out of a movie. It won't sync up, which is generally when I'm turning stuff off anyway. But I just thought if I can eliminate that problem altogether, I'm going to do that. So, have all new bullet train cables to put into the system. But yeah, that's going to be it for today. I don't need to ramble on about what I'm going to ramble on about in the future. I just had the camera all set up and was going to start getting ready to film some of I was going to start filming about the desk today, but then my light blew up when I turned it on. So I've got a new light on the way, and we'll start rolling out 2026 content very soon. I've also been a little under the weather, so that's another excuse. I've had a rough week in terms of my getting back on track with filming, but it's coming. It's soon. We're very close. We're cleaned up back here, so now I can just pop the camera up and record, and it's going to stay that way. Hold me to it. If I start slowing down, I want you to send me emails and messages on my videos. I want to be posting more content, talking about more stuff, and hold me to it. All right? Feet to the fire. Happy 2026. Go Seahawks. And I will talk to you very soon. All right? Have a good one.